Seems like every other day I'm talking about California. Their great emperor has laid down some new guidelines for Thanksgiving that I definitely want to talk about because, well, they're about as crazy as the no popcorn rule or the whole chew and put your mask back on thing. I find these crazy. That's probably why U-Haul prices to move to Dallas are like $4,000 now. Hey, if you want to move from Dallas to Los Angeles, you can get it at a cheap price of like $900. It's a steal to move to California. You're gonna have to get a second job to pay to move to Dallas. It's crazy stuff. But I want to start here. So a lot of celebrities are leaving California. They're leaving Los Angeles in general. All right, they're getting out of Hollywood. There's no reason to be there. No reason to be there. So a lot of them are moving. Talked about this a few times. A lot of channels have talked about this. Julia Roberts, Pierce Brosnan, more celebrities fleeing Los Angeles. A report. This is coming from Gossip Cop, and they try to debunk rumors. Now, what I found funny about this article, before we move on to the Thanksgiving thing, where Rob Schneider actually comes out of whatever Adam Sandler set he's working on at the moment. I actually like what he said, so I'm going to give him some respect for it, but we'll get into that in a second. This Gossip Cop article tries to say, like, oh, well, this isn't true. National Enquirer said this, and this is all phony baloney. And then you go down to their report. See, look at this report they wrote out, right? And they say, it's complicated. Now, the reason they say that is because some of them are moving from Los Angeles to San Francisco or something. So they're not leaving, they're not leaving Los Angeles for Arizona, though some of them are. Some celebrities are leaving for Greece. I think Tom Hanks just left the country. He's like, I'm out of here. So you got other celebrities, though. They're like, some of them are moving to San Francisco or San Diego or something. But some are leaving the state, too. Some are just outright out, gone. I'm out of here. I'm going to move to Florida or Phoenix or wherever. They're getting out of California. So they couldn't totally debunk it, so they just say, it's complicated. Because I guess it is kind of complicated because some of them are just leaving Hollywood. You don't need to be in Hollywood anymore. Bye. But I just found that funny. They're trying to debunk this, and they couldn't do it. So they write a whole article telling you, this is all phony garbage. It's all blowing smoke up your butt. And then they can't debunk it. They put it in the middle. I guess that's good enough. Can't come to a verdict either way. Then why'd you write this whole article on it? This is like, I guess, the Snopes of celebrity gossip, basically, is what Gossip Cop is. Anyway, I want to show you that. There are legitimately people fleeing Hollywood, though. They're getting out of town, running for the pastures. But let's go here. This I like talking about all the crazy stuff that Emperor Gavin Newsom is doing in California because, man, this has got to be the weirdest one. So to recap, some crazy stuff that I've talked about that California has been doing. Like one was the new way to eat your food. If you go to a restaurant, make sure you keep your mask on. And then in between bites, okay, you're going to take a bite now, take the mask off, chew, put the mask back on. After you swallow, take the mask back off, chew, put the mask back on. I mean, it's so strange. Like I always say, what if you're eating ribs or something messy? Like that mask is going to be just nasty. Stupid. Listen, if you have concerns, don't go out to eat. You don't have to go out to eat. Get the DoorDash thing. Someone will bring food. You can do a contactless delivery. You're good to go. I don't understand. If you want to go out to eat, then go out to eat. You shouldn't have to. That's ridiculous, number one. You want to say, okay, you should have it on when you're not sitting at your table, whatever. But saying, okay, you got to have it on in between bites, that's stupid. It's just like how you can go to a movie theater, but you can't get popcorn. Get out of here, man. This is some of the most authoritarian shit I've ever seen. But this one's even worse. So there's new rules in California on how to do Thanksgiving now. And Rob Schneider goes off on this. He's not a fan. So like I said, he came off of whatever Adam Sandler movie set he was on and says, Dear Emperor Gavin Newsom, during our allotted 3-family limit this Thanksgiving, if my aunt comes over, can I throw her a slice of turkey from the window? We promise not to sing. We will all just whisper. Please recall, I'm not sure I can say that word, Gavin Newsom. So they have some crazy stuff going on in there. Basically, you're not allowed more than 3 household members that can gather, or I think that's non-house. So you can have 3 family members come over, and you need to do it outdoors, wear masks, socially distance. Okay? But they also say singing is strongly discouraged. So no Thanksgiving carols, none of that stuff. No singing. So basically, he's making a joke saying, hey, well, if she does come over, can she hang out outside the window and I'll just throw her a slice of turkey? It's actually kind of funny. Got this one here talking about how, he's enjoying some 2020 vintage wine, a smoky ash-flavored cab with hints of incompetence and authoritarian overstepping. Who needs science? Just lock yourself down and go bankrupt with this morally corrupt table wine with its bouquet of one-man dictatorial rule and a 16.8% tax. I kind of like I like the shade he's throwing there, but it's just funny. Like this is like insanity. So listen, you don't tell me how many people I can have over in my house. This is insanity. And then you're not allowed to sing. Okay, like this is going to be a very interesting Christmas. All right, I'm really wondering how this is going to play out this year, because Thanksgiving, that's an interesting one too, because I'll go over to some family and they're singing carols and stuff. So yeah, you're gonna send the police if you're walking by a family's house and they're singing Christmas carols? Are the cops coming? Like this is gonna be a crazy year, because all the stuff that happened. When did this all hit? February here? Is that when this all went down? So, like, we were past all of this. What's it going to be like now? This is going to be a very, very interesting couple of months. We'll see how it goes. But if you want to just see how insane things can get, it keeps going. Check this out. This is from a Flaming Lips concert. Okay? They played in bubbles. Look at this. This is the strangest world we're in right now. This is real. The Flaming Lips put their fans in plastic bubbles, and they performed in plastic bubbles. So welcome to the concerts of 2021. Is this this is so crazy? So everyone's in a bubble. I guess this was a show they played, and they had about 100 people. All of the intended fans were placed in plastic spheres. The concert, which was in part of a live show, part music video shoot, was born out of a sketch of doodled by Wayne Cohn during the early days, the frontman told CNN. So there's the future of concerts. How expensive will those concerts be? They got to provide a ball. Who wants to get in that nasty ball? They wash the inside of it. So you go to concert. What kind of world are we living in, man? Anyway, I'm trying not to get political. Listen, I don't hate on the mask thing. If you want to wear a mask, I think that you have the right to do so. Okay? I just don't like mandates. I don't like telling people how they have to do things, particularly in your own home. You shouldn't be told what to do in your own home. That's your private property. Okay? I think there's like lines that are crossed at this point. So I don't know. Anyway, California, I'm just glad I don't live in that state. And if you are capable of leaving, I would highly suggest you do so. Move to a more drier, sunny state like Arizona. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you're living in California. What do you feel in there? How do you feel about it? Let me know. Also, would you go to a concert like this? Let me know. I'd like to hear from you. Also, throw a like up, share the video. Make sure you still subscribe. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.